everyone, Carol here with another fantastic video for you today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so by tapping the subscribe button below. I'm Carol, Desert Recreations, and I want to welcome you all to my garage crafting lair. So today we're going to do Home Sweet Home Fall pumpkin sign. Alright? We're going to be working on I went ahead and connected these to some mounts. And what I found out that helps secure my mounts is I put the super glue under them, and then I come to the side and put a little thicker bead of super glue. Hi Ashley. Hi Janie. Right at the edge of them and let it dry really good. Okay? So that's the sign we're going to be working with. Home Sweet Home. Love this sign. We're going to be working on a 12-inch elevated wreath form, and I put the ties on these myself. This is the same type. This is garland that comes in a roll, 25-foot roll. You can get it at Craft Outlet. I cut them till 12 inches. There's only going to be 9 ties on the outside, and there's going to be 6 on the inside at every bracket. Something a little different. Hi Patty. And so let's get started. So 12-inch frame. We've got 16 and we got 15 ties. Gosh, can't do math. And today we're going to be using a poly jute. Y'all know it's my favorite. But this is a black, and it's got the natural stripe in it. I cut my mesh today to 25 inches. Okay, I'm just going to do a small woodland ruffle. So I'm just going to roll it a couple of times on each end. And then we're just going to ruffle it right up the middle. Thank you. And make our little bo peep. I am not going to hold it up. I'm going to place my ruffle down. Placing it down, guys. No, I didn't make the sign. You can get one just like this one in any size at Sugar Pepper Designs. This one was sent to me by a friend. So I'm just basically rolling it over. Hi Patricia, 2 times. And then I'm ruffling it up the middle. I use my thumbs as a dam. And I push with my thumbs and pull back with my fingers. I'm butting the ends up, like so. Yes, she's got an awesome, awesome shop. So I'm just curling it, 1, 2, just some light curls. Basically to help with the edges. And then I'm taking my thumbs here, and then I'm going right up the middle, doing a ruffle right up the middle. There we go, and placing our ruffle in. opening the ties here in the middle. It's already around the perimeter. Let's see. Oh, I changed my table, my deal around. I won't. Don't ever. So this is a 22 inch. So this 12-inch frame has made this out to a 22 inch. I have some clients in town here where I sell locally. Hi Bonita, that like smaller wreaths. Thank you. That's quite all right. We're just starting the party. Doing the same thing, the curls part going down. Bringing this up, pulling it back to get them ruffles to butt up against each other. So this is what we've got so far with our ruffles in a 12 inch. And like I said, this one is out to 22, a little bit over 22 right now. This mesh isn't being my favorite friend today. There we go. Like I said, it's a little softer mesh. Okay, I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to show you the ribbons. Thank you. So what we're going to do today, we're going to use 2 ribbons in this wreath. We're going to use a pumpkin, and it's got like the burlap backing, and then I'm going to bring in some maple leaves in a 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, okay? And as we go around to put those in, we're going to put in, this is some jute tubing. We're going to use some jute tubing tonight in some of them. And then we're just going to bring in some green tubing. I think it needs to pull out some green in this. Okay, so let's get started on this. So I have 15 of each color here. 9 around the outside, 6 on the inside. Fold them in half. I like to start on the outside. This one doesn't really matter because we're really not rotating our stuff besides the tubing. I'm just going to spread them apart a little bit. So I'm going to take my first one and I'm just going to make a small loop with it here, holding it right here in my fingers. I'm going to come and do one the other way, do another one this way, Doesn't matter if they line out right here. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right down in this tie. And I'm going to leave that tie right where it's at. This is just going to add a little bit of something extra to it. Okay. See, it just gives it a little bit of different texture. So we're going to do the same thing here. I cut the tubing to about 36 inches. I cut it the length of my mat, which is 36 inches, I should say. Thank you. I love these colors of ribbons together. They just stand out really nice on this jute mesh. Now let's take a green one. We're going to do it about the same. Let's start at this end. Really doesn't matter. Pull that in a little bit. Doesn't matter if one side's longer and one side's shorter. Then I just move it around. And that's what we've got with both of them in. See that green? It just brings out a little bit more green in these pumpkins around the tops. Okay, this is what we've got so far going around. Okay, I think that looks darling. So now let's do some decorating to the top. Folding them in half, which I didn't look like I got that very halved. Let's see. Yeah, pretty darn close. On the top, gonna twist it. I'm gonna go ahead and spread these out. I'm gonna crisscross them tonight. Let's take a green one. Hi, Connie. Thank you. I'm going to leave that right there for now. These ties, on the top, I may end up having to clip some off. So that's what we've got so far. All those little textures and everything in and around. Let me move my fan a little closer. I hate to turn on the air conditioner. It's so loud. Mid-October. Okay guys, let's make a bow. This is the sign for those. Let's put it up there and let's just sort of check it out. See? See how this white is going to pop? But we've still got some more to go. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let me lay that right there. Get the bow maker out, guys. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of plaid. We're going to do 7 inches. We're going to twist. We're going to bring this one up front. Going to bring this one over only to 5.5. That's more like a 5. That's okay. I don't want a really big bow. Scrunch it down in there. So we got a 7-inch tail. We're going to take this one over here, set it down. We're going to bring in some of that pumpkin. Okay, we're going to do about a 6.5 inch tail. Twist it. We're going to come down straight. Let's put those where they should go. A little shorter than 5. Hi, Iva. Bring this one up at the top. I'm going to bring in a ribbon just to lighten it up a little bit. About a 6. It's going to go up here at the top. We're going to come down about a 1/2 inch still. I'm going to bring in a little bit of chocolate, tan, and green. Bring it down here to the bottom. A little shorter. And this is some that I found. This ribbon is some I found in my stash. It was just some I had left on a row. But of all things, this is a Christmas ribbon from Hobby Lobby. Y'all can tell I don't throw nothing away. To me, this is more fall, but it says Christmas. Bring in the leaf. And there we go. We're going to take 2 pipe cleaners. Lift it up. Twist it. Get our tails all straightened out. Okay, there's one. I'm going to go ahead. Let's put our sign on. Come over here. Still no power? Oh, girl. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Weaving needle. Come. Right down through the mesh. That one, I go catty corner. Oops. Pull that sucker out. You gotta hit the frame, Carol. There we go. Do this one. Oh, I bet, with no air conditioner. Do you? I forget I'm doing it sometimes. I have to apologize for that. I think I'm good as long as I don't start answering myself. Isn't that the saying? I didn't even think about that, Rita. See, I wasn't talking to myself. Thank you. I was talking to you guys. I'm going to use that as my excuse. Okay. Got it tangled up there. There we go. There's our sign. Let's put our two little cute bows on. I want one right here. Find our other one. Thank you. I hold my bow up while I get it into place. These are going to be cut some, so I'm not worried. Tie it off. Let's come right down here. Right there. Let me find my other one. Same way. I pull and I rock it backwards and forth. Thank you. Let's trim these tails up. That's good, girl. I like easy and simple myself. There we go. Put these where you want them. Okay, I got a couple of more things. Easy breezy. I've got some orange pumpkins, a couple little orange pumpkins. I got a couple little white ones. And then I've got some of these little balls. So what I'm going to do is get my glue gun. Let's push this over here. I'm just going to put a little glue on this. I'm going to come in from this side right there. Bring that into that one bow. I'm going to come right down here. Just adding just a little bit of something. Okay. Remember how I left these little ties? These are excellent. So I'm going to cut one side off, one side down. Okay. I just want a little bit of something. I'm going to take my glue gun, poke a hole, and put some glue. I'm going to take that tie. I'm going to spread the tubing out around it. Okay. Just to give it a little bit of visual interest. In a couple of places. And that wire allows you to bend that pumpkin either way you want it to go. I think I'll come down here, cut off one section. That needs to be a little shorter, just a tad too long. You could put more if you wanted. I think I'm going to go right in here, right under this bow. And we're going to make us a little peekaboo. Sit there and pulled that right out. There we go. My mask to the side, and that's what we have tonight.